When you hear the word COLA, something like this probably pops into your head, right? But really what I'm talking about is this right here, the cost of living adjustment. This impacts folks who get Social Security, and spoiler alert here, the COLA could be going up, giving folks on Social Security an added $100 or $150 a month. Let me explain. The Social Security Administration calculated the COLA by looking at the previous year's third quarter inflation information, and they compare it to the comparing current year. That's how they calculate the next year, which means the COLA sent for 2022 was 5.9%. Of course, the problem is the real-time inflation that we're all living in surpassed it and was 8.5%. That means your Social Security check doesn't go as far.
But there may be a glimmer of hope. While we only have 1 month of data for the third quarter of this year, it's already showing a big increase from last year. When the Social Security Administration announces COLA for 2023 in mid-October, it could be over 9%. That would be the biggest increase since 1981.
Now, here's how that 9% shakes out in the real world for you. If this year you're getting a payment of, let's say, $1,600 a month, you could expect to get almost $1,750 next year. And if inflation goes down like it's expected to, then the increase really becomes an increase. We'll let you know the COLA for next year in October.
Finally, stimulus checks are finally coming. Guys, this is the information that you've been waiting for. I can't believe it. Hey, what is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another show where we keep you updated on stimulus check information, like who's getting stimulus checks, which states are sending them out, when are they supposed to hit your bank account, and who's eligible. If you've been asking this question, then you've come to the right channel, because this is the best channel for your one-stop shop for stimulus check update. And to stay updated, all you have to do is make sure to subscribe and smash that like button. And to say thanks, we're giving away $250 for 2 lucky subscribers who could use $250. Let us know down in the comments below. So guys, Joe Biden, he is actually considering literally wiping out $10,000 per student borrower, okay? So they have an opportunity that if they have student loans, you could possibly get $10,000 wiped out like it never happened. As long as you don't make $125,000, then you have a chance to get $10,000 for free. Looking at the article, it said Biden to announce his government is forgiving up to $10,000 in student loans. President Joe Biden on Wednesday, which is today, is set to announce his long-delayed move to forgive up to $10,000 in federal student loans for many Americans and extend a pause on payments to January, according to AP, with Site 3 people familiar with the plan. Here it is on Twitter. Joe Biden is expected to announce as soon as Wednesday that he will cancel $10,000 of federal student loans per borrower, okay, making $125,000 a year or less. Now, this is some very exciting news, considering the fact that many people have been waiting on this. One of the reasons that Joe Biden got into the presidential election and he got picked was because he told everybody, if you pick me for president, then I will make sure to wipe out student loan debt. He did try to wipe all of it out, but then found out it was way too much money. But he said, how about $10,000? Who couldn't use $10,000? Now, before people get too crazy, I understand that there are several people who went through the hard times, suffered, and paid back their student loans. I get it. Is this fair that they're getting $10,000? What about everybody else who paid? Let us know down in the comments below. But I mean, if you've got student loans now, then I can imagine that you are super excited. So here's a video, kind of explaining what Joe Biden is considering doing. Let's take a watch.
I don't know the details of the exact plan yet, but according to multiple reports, $10,000 in federal loans will be forgiven per borrower for those who make less than $125,000 a year. And the pause will likely be extended several more months. So what does this mean for your family? Jennifer Hoff spoke to a financial expert.
The Biden administration is expected to announce this week whether it will extend the student loan payment pause that Congress instituted when COVID first hit, meaning some people haven't made a payment in more than 2 years.
So it's really, really important that you just take 5 or 10 minutes and actually go and see how much you owe and who your servicer is.
Longtime financial expert Mary Jo Terry says every borrower needs a game plan no matter what the president decides, which could also be wide-scale forgiveness, reportedly up to 10 grand for anyone making less than $125,000 a year.
What is the best way to budget if you're paying back student loans, especially right now when finances are really tough for a lot of people?
If you can skip your favorite coffee shop, your favorite fast food restaurant, and put it $20 extra towards your loans, you could cut months, if not years, off of your repayment term.
To save more money, Terry suggests automated recurring billing to get an interest rate discount, an income-driven repayment plan you can change yearly, or consolidation, anything to prevent you from defaulting.
Because the second you default on a federal loan, your credit score gets impacted, which, as one example, your car insurance is going to go up.
Biden has already forgiven $32 billion of student loans, and any further potential pauses has some people questioning if this relief is just too costly.
If the president forgives student loan debt, is that going to make inflation worse?
Well, that's a really good question. Some say it's going to cause more inflation. Some people say it's going to give us the relief that we need in order to be able to pay the gas prices, the grocery bills, and everything else that seems to have gone up.
So the average borrower in Minnesota has about $33,000 in student loans. Across the country, though, that balance then soars to about $1.7 trillion. And our expert tonight saying, too, the solution maybe isn't necessarily about forgiving loans for people, but also how can we make higher education just more affordable for everybody?
Yeah, the bigger problem remains, even if some of that debt is forgiven, for sure.
Like I said, guys, that was super exciting. They're trying to get $10,000 wiped away for every single person. Will it hurt inflation or will it make things better? I don't know. Let us know down in the comments below. So moving on, there is a city, in fact, in the state of New Jersey, that is actually giving away $1,000 to their residents. Let's look on the screen. New Jersey County issuing $1,000 stimulus check to some residents, and here's who qualify. The application for the program will open starting August 23rd. And so, guys, there is a chance that you could receive in the county of Camden County, New Jersey, that soon will receive a $1,000 as a result of the program intended to help those whose wages have been impacted by COVID-19 pandemic. In order to qualify for the stimulus check, to be eligible, you must live in Camden County or provide caregiver services to a resident, provide evidence of at least 500 hours of hands-on healthcare and or essential day-to-day support on one or more elderly persons or children or adults with intellectual, physical, and development disabilities and brain injuries from March 1, 2020 to March 7, 2022, and provide a variable Social Security number or taxpayer identification number to be eligible for the relief funds under the program, and complete an IRS Form W-9 request for taxpayer identification number and certification as part of the application process. So that is definitely a big thing that helped those in Camden County, New Jersey. For those that are in there, let us know down in the comments below. Say, hey, I'm in Camden County and I'd love to jump in on that $1,000 giveaway. So it is doable. It is possible. That is for New Jersey. That information just came out. The application to jump in just started. So guys, you definitely, if you're looking for something in Camden County and you've been a part of this and you feel like you're eligible, I would definitely consider doing this. The application, all this information is in the description below that you can jump in and see if you qualify. Now, moving on to stimulus checks, I've got all the information that you want to know about. And listen, this is why we do what we do, to keep you guys updated. So right here on the screen, stimulus update, 21 states are issuing stimulus funds. Is yours on the list? We know for months on end, Americans have been struggling in the wake of a rampant inflation, and many people have been forced to dip into their savings account. And if that's you, let us know down in the comments below. I feel like several people have had had to do more than dip into their savings account, use their credit cards and take out loans and just to keep things flowing right. And you know what I'm talking about? Does that sound familiar? States are sharing wealth. States that have the money in their budgets to dish out stimulus aid are taking the step to help residents cope with the blow of inflation. If you're a resident of one of these states, you may have a modest windfall coming your way. This is a little bit different than what's been done before, but finally states are actually doing something to help their residents, and this is the states that are actually doing something. Alaska, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Minnesota, New Jersey, New Mexico, Oregon, South Carolina, Vermont, and Virginia. Now, remember, keep in mind that even if you live in one of these states, eligibility for aid could hinge on your income. If you earn a higher income, you may not be in line for a payday, but it's a good idea to check your state's tax department website for more information about stimulus payments, commonly being referred to as rebate checks, to see if you qualify. And that, guys, is what I have for you today, this afternoon. Now, I do have another video coming that you do not want to miss. That video is loaded with information. In fact, it's loaded with arrival dates, so stay tuned for that video. But guys, on this channel, on this video right now, we wanted to bring you all of the states that are finally doing something about giving residents what they deserve, and that is stimulus checks. Many of you guys on a fixed income, many of you seniors, many of you out there that don't make a ton of money are waiting and depending on the stimulus check to help you out financially, whether it's to help catch up on bills, whether it's to help pay your mortgage, or whether it's just to put food on the table and put gas in your car. Yet again, many Americans are suffering. So from the comments from you guys, many of you said, it doesn't make sense how we can help other countries pass bills, send Ukraine $40 billion, but we can't seem to send Americans anything. We can't seem to help out our own country. But guys, that's where we depend on you and your vote and your voice to make sure that we pick the right president. We pick those in Congress, the Senate, because we need help in this country. And the last time I checked, inflation is still here. In fact, the last time I checked, it says that we're in a recession. But let us know down in the comments below what you think. Again, guys, this is your one-stop shop for the most up-to-date stimulus check information. Don't forget about the $250 giveaway. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button and smash that like button. Guys, I love you. I appreciate your support. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. And until next time, I'm John Muro. Peace.